Kathy Hamilton. After that, Adam Andrzejewski. Both are speaking to 9B4.
Good evening. To award a golden parachute to Dr. Bruder today at this meeting is nothing other than a wanton betrayal of our constituents and our students. Instead, we should show Dr. Bruder the door. Based on last week's Tribune story, College of DuPage employed radio engineer despite theft conviction. This comes after months of stonewalling, no confidence votes, and revelations of mismanagement and improprieties. It comes after a bizarre secret trip to the DuPage County Circuit Court about which I knew nothing, where this community college said Dr. Bruder embarrassment outranked our taxpayers and the First Amendment, and therefore the court should seal records that would tell the taxpayers how money has been spent. That voyage ended in disaster and further embarrassment. Thanks to the Tribune, the law prevailed by a judge who said, in effect, "This is America, own up to your taxpayers." I was ashamed our school when I learned that in the Tribune article. Dr. Bruder would do us a service when were he to resign and pick up the tab for taking us to court without briefing the trustees. John Valenta, the convict who worked here, ignored our policies that Dr. Bruder was paid to implement. Valenta circumvented procedures we paid Dr. Bruder to enforce. Basic management broke down for years. Conviction was ignored, Valenta's salary was bumped up, and a departure bonus was awarded, meaning not only are our taxpayers out whatever Valenta converted into under Dr. Bruder's nose, but Dr. Bruder tagged state taxpayers in perpetuity for Valenta's enriched pension. Accountability is Dr. Bruder answering for this, but instead the board falls over itself to give him a golden handshake. Here tonight, taxpayers do not count. Insiders do. We saw that Valenta here then, and we see it here now with Bruder. My fellow trustees see this very, very differently, and that is their right. I say no to the golden parachute, and yes to getting rid of Dr. Bruder. Let's leave it to the voters to decide what they want this board to do, and all of us can go from there. Thank you.
Next, Adam Andrzejewski speaking on